Happy Friday.
Oh, this is a whole recording. Look, we had Jackie.
Well, we wanted to put her into the show, so I guess it all fits in.
Yeah, we just wanted to add Jackie to the show. What's up, y'all? This is Keith Good News, and I am tonight's special guest and special host of the Ladies Night Radio Show.
Hey.
You know, we got some guests in here tonight. I'm excited. So they got a whole script, y'all. So, bear with me if I'm trying to get through this script tonight. Let me know what's up in the comment if I'm doing a good job, if I'm doing as good as Jackie would do. She's a professional, So, so I'm going to try to read some of the script. All right. So this is what Jackie wrote in the script for me. I'm just going to read it to the public. All right. So I was supposed to do it correctly. I made sure I do it right. So we're going to start over. You are now tuned into Ladies Night Radio Show. It's your boy Keith stepping in for Mysterious Jax, coming to you live from the Good News Studio. Also with me are my crazy, fun, and beautiful co-hosts, the ladies.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Yes. Happy Friday. Feliz Viernes. It's Crazy Maria on the mic. As you know, the party don't start till I walk in. So we here.
Yeah, we are here.
And you got your girl Moni from Never Not Extra. You know.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
Yes.
I am glad you're here. We also got Kosi, producer Kosi, in the building. Give her some love.
Hey.
So we already started with the shots. Just letting y'all know.
I know.
Kick off the
it's
show.
hot already.
And it's
Moni coming out her clothes.
courtesy of Maria, of course. Make sure I stay on track, Kosi, because we can go off on a whole tangent. It's supposed to be Ladies Night Radio Show, and I know, but me and Maria, we got some things that we want to talk about, because tonight she's not gonna get muted tonight.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Tonight it will be the night she don't
I'm
get
the only
muted.
lady besides producer Kosi, and she's not on the mic, so it's my show tonight. Damn it! Kosi already yelling. Don't fuck it up. No, I'm not.
Yeah, so we got some absent people, but I'm sure that they're listening tonight. So you gotta give your ladies a shout out.
Yeah, so shout out to Mysterious Jax, who is in Vegas right now celebrating with her best friend, turning up. I'm sure she is very well turned up at this time.
She was in a bar when she posted the video.
Right?
Yeah.
7:34. I'm sure she's a little twisted. Mm-hmm. Not completely, though. She's still walking. And Myra, she's out with her son for one of his basketball functions. So you ladies are missed. But
every time I'm here, Myra's not here.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, man.
I've never been in the studio with Myra.
Hey. But we also want to introduce our other co-host up here.
I got Peyton's godfather in here, Cedric. That's the man. Cedric King is his government. Yeah, I put your government out there.
That's cool.
So he's in there, so I'm not alone. So we have the ladies and the guys. Tonight is the ladies guys show. So I hope y'all ready.
It is.
But let's keep the show flowing because we got to stay on target. Jackie specifically told me to run it like if she was here. She put me on a strict schedule. So are y'all ready for some cheese, man? Did I get it right? Cheese, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yo tengo una clase de chisme de otro mundo. No me diga, nena, cuéntame.
That's my shit. Hey, that's really my shit. That's the funniest shit.
I know.
Yeah, that shit funny though.
I love that
right.
song. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so Crazy Maria, tell us what's the cheese, man?
All right, you guys, here coming straight from producer Kosi. First one is 10 years for murder. Imagine being sentenced to 45 years to shooting a dog only to turn around and find out that a white woman gets 10 years for killing a black man.
Yeah.
We all know the story, so we don't have to repeat details about the murder. But the sentencing was ridiculous. She was supposed to get a minimum of 25 years to life sentence for murder. But, I'm sorry, here you go. But the judge, who is black, reduced it to 10 years. Not only that, but the bailiff was caught consoling and catering to her guilty verdict catering to her as her guilty verdict was read, which had sparked outrage because why would she be doing that? Also, the judge hugged her after sentencing, and so did the victim's brother. And what the fuck is Gene talking about? He wants to be Amber's friend one day. His ass probably gonna visit her in prison. Watch. Seriously though, why are these people consoling a murderer? Keith?
You know, it's like everybody makes bad decisions. Everybody does make mistakes.
Agree.
And I think at a moment, if a person understands the mistake that they made at that moment, and then, you know, at that moment, I think a person can empathize with them based on mistakes that we've made. Probably not as critical, obviously. Mm-hmm. But I think anybody can empathize at that moment. Regardless, I made a mistake. Now I'm going to prison, a place I never thought I would see myself based off of a mistake. You know, now, was it ignorant? Yes. Yeah. Was it stupid? Yes, of course. But I could definitely see in that moment, regardless of that already happened. This is a new moment now. So at this moment, I think anybody can empathize with somebody, you know, that's still seeing that type of situation happen to me where they never thought that I mean, obviously she's not a freaking thug, murder, killer. She didn't expect to be in jail. So this is a new position for her. And I think, you know, a person can empathize with that to a certain degree. So that's why I'm not really just, you know, splashing and mashing on the people who decided to be like, oh, you know what, damn, I feel bad. You still got to do your time. It's like whipping your kids. Like, you feel bad when you whip their ass, but you need your ass whooped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so that's how I look at it.
And then after you whoop their ass, you
feel,
have a conversation.
Yeah, you hug them and shit. Yeah.
And have a conversation about what they did wrong and try to make sure that they don't do this again.
Yeah.
My take with this is that, you know, we can't live with hatred in our heart throughout our life because we're not going to be happy and it's just bringing negative energy to you. Now, would I hug the lady? Of course not. But would I like leave it in God's hands and just pray for my brother, my loved one, whoever passed away behind this? That's all I can do. I can't sit here and be upset at this person my whole life because guess what? This person's going to live their life. Yeah. They're going to do their thing. They're going to, you know, be happy or miserable or whatever it is that God gives them. But I can't allow myself to live like that.
Yeah.
So looking at these two people's, like the way that they think as Christians, I just feel like they're just releasing that hatred and leaving it in God's hands.
No, I think that's good. I mean, what y'all think? What you think, Moni?
I mean, I think the line that made me be like, what the fuck, was when his dad said, oh, I want to be her friend one day or something like that. That was kind of like, okay, you wildin'. I understand the forgiveness, and honestly, like, it don't have nothing to do with us. We're not their family. We don't know this person. We don't know what it was like to lose him. So if they feel like that's the step that they need to take to move forward, then, you know, that's their business and not ours.
Right.
I feel like with this case, it might be something that I'm missing because, I mean, obviously the family and the judge and the bailiff and the jury had the same sentiments. So there must be, like, something that as a public we're missing, that this case might have been a little more complicated than what it actually appears.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I believe that there's a lot of facts that we don't know that are there.
The jurors came out and they had a statement. I don't know if you guys seen that. They did a video and they said it was like the hardest thing that they ever had to do. You shaking your head no?
I really don't even know. I didn't even know what happened when you guys said it. I've seen like a couple videos posted or like pictures posted, but I don't actually know the situation. So I can't really speak too much on it. But I do agree as far as you got to have sympathy. So it's okay to like forgive, but I don't know the whole situation. So it's just tough for me to say like who's right, who's wrong. But the fact that somebody you said they got a murder charge for the dog, was it 30 years? Yeah. And then the lady got 10 years.
This is a black man who got that charge.
I mean, I don't know.
And it was a police dog.
Okay, so which I mean, technically that's looked at as a police officer, but I mean that's just the way that honestly the justice system has kind of been the same way for a while. So I mean, I don't really see it changing. So you just as a sense you just kind of get numb to it. To be honest,
it's a white woman, so we know what that means. Yeah. It's a white woman.
And just before I go on to the next one, because I know Kosi's looking at me, but we can't get mad because a judge gives a person who did wrong a Bible, because the Bible has been taken out of a lot of things. So if every judge can have Bible stacks next to him and just give them to these criminals as they're getting charged, just so they can, repent and become better people, I'm for it.
Because that's the purpose of jail, to like think about what you did and become
it's supposed to be rehabilitation. Yeah,
I agree.
That's real.
All right. Oh, she fast. Did y'all hear about Allison Felix? She's gone for sure. So Nike dropped her for getting pregnant. Stupid.
Oh.
But instead of giving up, she went to work, y'all. Came back 10 months later and beat now correct me if I'm wrong with this name, Usain Bolt's world record title.
She did.
She's not only the fastest woman in the world who beat a man's record, but she's the fastest person. 10 months after giving birth. Insane. No, it's not. Take that, Nike. In the ass, booty hole, everywhere.
In the booty hole.
I'm not surprised. I have some small affiliation with her, like through like layers of family. So I've gotten to meet her before.
Oh,
I mean, and she looks like fucking LeBron James. Like, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Like, she looks like a fucking physical specimen. I'm not surprised by no means.
And let me tell you, how old is she?
I don't know how old she is. Actually,
she must be in her 20s. I'm assuming, right? Maybe mid to late.
I don't know. She got to be in her 30s.
I think she's in her late 20s or early 30s.
Yeah. So you don't lose that by getting pregnant, right? Pregnancy is just giving birth
33?
to a baby.
There
You don't lose that.
Nah.
Hell, I played softball all the way up until I was like 3 months pregnant. So you don't lose that. Your body still stays the same, but once you have that baby, you take care of your body. And she got back in there, and she was ripping and running.
Talk about a snapback.
Hey,
shit.
That's a real life snapback.
That's a real snapback.
And it was a C-section.
Oh, and that's hard to snap back from too.
Hell yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
well, shout out to Allison Felix, man.
Yeah, man.
I should have. Well, that's for another conversation.
All right, here we go. All right, here's the new thing, okay? Hair accessories, high in demand. How far would you go to get your fix? Sometimes you can't put it in your purse, even your little fanny pack you wear across your chest. Or sometimes you can't leave it in your car. So maybe, just maybe, you can incorporate it into your outfit. Okay. A woman was caught with crystal meth at a traffic stop. She was initially pulled over for expired tags and further investigated. She actually had 5 warrants out for her arrest, including a suspended license. So while talking to her, the officer noticed that her bow is special. Come to find out, it was actually a bag of crystal meth held together by a bobby pin. Get this. She says, didn't know it was there. Somebody put it there without her knowledge. But judging from the smiles in the mugshot, homegirl thought she was super slick.
I'm going to give her a round of applause. You don't fucking telling yourself. I'm not snitching on myself. I don't know.
Right.
If she got caught.
No. I'm just talking about she kept it G. She said, hey, look, I don't know how this got here. I don't know nothing about this.
What y'all mean, Chris?
What you talking about? I ain't got nothing to do with this.
I got this from Dee
Right. I don't know what the fuck. This shit crazy. That's the best place to start.
And you know what? They can't prove like that she's guilty that she put it there because that's her story. As long as she sticks off, on it.
I didn't know.
That's right.
But it wasn't possession.
Y'all heard Shaggy? It wasn't me, goddammit. Just stick to the goddamn look. It don't matter.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah,
I'd like
y'all
to know
put it
how
there.
this ended up. Did you? Huh? Oh,
So I'm sure she went to jail. I mean,
off of the warrants, I'm sure, but I want to know.
But not
if
the
they
crystal
got her
meth.
for the crystal meth.
No, there's no charge for doing drugs like that. It's a charge for selling
it's
it.
decriminalized.
Yeah, it's a charge for selling it.
Yeah,
Like
crystal meth though. That's
it don't
not
fucking matter.
legalized.
So you actually can still go for possession of crystal meth. It's different
Probably.
if it's like possession versus distribution.
like a
how
certain
much does she
amount.
have?
Yeah,
It's
they
a
gonna.
certain
Yeah,
amount
you
for
probably spend night in jail. It's not motherfuckers in jail. Yeah, They won't crack. They won't fucking crackheads, meth heads in jail. Nah, they won't. They can't keep up with that fucking shit. You know how many meds they got to get? Get them motherfuckers out of here.
True.
But if you selling it, that's what they're trying to get you. So
Right.
so they really got on the warrants. I personally think. I'm still giving a round of applause because she kept a G in the
Hey.
you know what I'm saying? She
Shout
kept
out-
a G in the courthouse, in the courtroom.
That's right. Shout out to Myra, who's in the chat box. She says C-sections hurt. She said, "How did that get there?" Quoting the lady with the crystal meth. Myra, we
Right.
miss you up in here. Moni said every time she comes here, you're not here.
Every
so.
time.
Well, Well, that ends Cheese Man.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all don't even see how I'm moving the shoulders. My shoulders is cold. Jackie, your shoulders is over with. My shoulders is where it's at. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm killing all shoulders off, motherfucker. Hey, but really, Kirsten got the best shoulders now. Kirsten be hitting the shoulder with the when she do the fucking Harlem Shake. Yeah, she coming for the shoulder spot for sure. So, all right. So, I'm glad y'all like that. There's any more cheese man we missed?
Nope.
Any more cheese man? That's it. All right.
Unless you got some tea.
Shout out to Crazy
we all
Maria.
Drinking, so put that little pinky up.
Shout out to Crazy Maria with the cheese man, and she's actually gonna freestyle before the show ends today. So I'm looking forward to that part of the show. But just to keep it on topic, we gotta play Truth or Shot, right?
Yes.
Are we playing Truth or Shot?
Yes.
All right. I gotta make sure I do the sound. Y'all ready to drink, motherfuckers? That's what we about to do.
Hello.
All right.
Sure
Truth or Shot.
Yeah.
It's game time.
What?
Ooh, it's game time. All right.
Hey,
All right, y'all ready? Truth or Shot? All right, you ready, Maria?
I'm ready.
All
I got
right.
the questions.
Let's do it.
Oh, no, I didn't want to be rude, so I was going to say pick a number from 1 to 6.
Oh. Oh, I'm doing the question. All right. Okay. All right.
Look at me trying to take over.
All right. Okay. Watch out now.
It's Keith's show.
Watch the fuck out. Damn, Maria. Damn. I see why Jackie be having to mute you and shit. Damn, you see that, Jackie? She trying to take over my show. It's my turn. I was playing. All right. So y'all ready? Truth or Shot? All right. I'm gonna. I can ask a couple of these,
you
right?
got the questions.
I can just do one. All right. Just anybody. All right. Well, we're gonna start with Maria. Fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, this is some good ones. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to judge you based on, I saw them already.
Okay. When is the last time you peed yourself?
Oh, hell.
That's what we want to know.
Today. Fuck that.
You peed on yourself?
Yes.
Today?
So,
Are
women
you fucking
that have,
serious?
yes,
No,
women
stop.
that
Hold on.
have,
No, 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 no,
Moni's
no, no.
looking at me like, why
No.
am I sharing this?
What-
Let me tell you.
No, hold on,
It was like
Maria.
a tinkle, not a pee.
Maria.
Now, if you're, yes.
What you're not going to do is sit here and try to justify that you're a grown-ass
Peeing on
woman
yourself.
and you peed on yourself, even if it's just a little bit. You peed on yourself. You're not going to just mosey past that shit.
Let me tell you, Keith. Okay, let me tell you.
Please explain this.
Women, and Moni probably can't relate because she's still young, but when you
Go
have
ahead.
kids, those muscles get a little weak. So any cough or sneeze
Okay,
or laugh will let some stuff out. And I don't
No.
care how many kegels I do.
I was about to say,
No.
you don't do your
Yes, girl, I'm doing them
No.
now as I speak.
I'm not
But
buying that shit. Are
if
you
you
kidding
see,
me?
look,
I cannot.
if you see a grown woman sneeze and she kind of crosses her legs a little, it's because she trying not to let it out.
I gotta start paying attention to that.
No,
Yes,
I'm not
it's
fucking.
the facts.
No, it's
Facts.
not. No.
Facts.
No, I'm
and
not
Myra,
accepting
I'm
that
not
shit.
a cochina girl.
I'm
you know,
not-
I had to go upstairs and change my underwears because I was so mad at myself.
I'm not accepting that
Yes.
shit. All right.
And-
All right.
yes.
So you peed on
So-
yourself. So today?
So it was a little tinkle.
So
Not
obviously-
pee, not
so-
fully grown pee, but just
Okay.
a tinkle.
Well, obviously you do this type of shit. That you just fucking. Well, now we all have learned something. Maybe you should take a shot on that one. All right. We're going to move around.
There's no shot on this, so
What
you
the
gotta
hell
be
is
straight
going
up
on?
at the ladies' night, honey.
All right.
Be honest.
All right. So let's move around. Said. We got Said in here. Peyton's goddad. He's in here. What was your first kiss like? You get to tell the truth, or you
Oh,
can take
hell,
the
you
shot.
give him an easy one.
That the easy one? Easy
That's
one?
a cute one.
No,
Yes.
he's a private person though, so that's why I asked him. What was your first kiss like? And we want details. Did you use tongue?
What did it feel like?
How was it when you first spit in somebody's mouth?
I'm trying to remember when it was.
When you both shared saliva juice, tongue
How you
fucking
don't remember?
tongue
Right.
lubricant.
I mean,
So many to
So many first kisses. So many first kisses I done
All
had.
right. My
I'm really
situation
trying
here.
to think. Like, maybe in high school, I remember I kissed this girl at her locker, and I made this weird face because it was cool, but it was just awkward, so I just didn't know what to do. And to this day, she's like, I remember like you made it seem like it was disgusting, and I was like, no, it was cool, but I was just so awkward, I just didn't know what to do in that moment. So it was cool, but I mean that's like really the one I remember as far as the high school by the locker.
Okay, actually you're right. That was easy. Fuck
Yeah.
that. We're gonna ask you another one.
All right, go ahead.
All right. This is the good one. Truth or shot. You can take the shot. Okay. Would you cheat on your significant other if they said it was okay?
Well, is that called cheating?
I'm look. That's what the question said. Would you cheat on your significant if they said it was okay.
It's an open relationship.
I mean, yeah. So if she said it was okay, that's an open relationship. I'm rolling with that. So I would accept that as that is okay.
So when you guys would have this conversation and she would say okay, would you be like, all right, I'm going out tonight?
I don't know if I would say, like,
Hell
I'm
nah.
finna go out tonight. Yeah, because then she'll know, like, oh, so you just had hoes lined up, like, just, all of us. So, no, I probably wouldn't do it like that.
It's a test. Like,
yeah,
you asked somebody
exactly.
else.
Yes,
So, no, I probably wouldn't do it like that. If she said it was okay, though, then, I mean, she said it was okay, so she can't get mad. Like, I mean, if she does, like, you told
Even
me
if she
it was
can't get
okay.
mad, she gonna get mad.
She is, you're right. But you gave me permission, so, what else could you want me to do?
So
Like,
piggyback question would be,
Okay.
would you just turn into a hoe, or would you just want to do it that one time?
see, you know what? I couldn't tell you. It's just... I
He's
don't know.
got a new car, so
Oh, here we go.
he don't know how to. He hasn't experienced. He hasn't. He just got a new car and they got a new job and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga look like he hit the lotto all of a sudden. So now the nigga, he don't know how to handle it yet. You know,
Nah.
you gotta ask him like another 2 months.
Oh, man, I've been chilling, man. Life is normal.
All
Chain
right,
will
all
turn
right.
into a huge link,
Okay.
and start wearing gold teeth.
He actually said that too.
I told him his chain's gonna get a little bit bigger as the months pass. All right, Moni. So you're the last person. I'm gonna give you the hard one. Who in this room do you think would be the worst date?
What?
That is
Yeah.
hard, girl. Don't drink your shot and just answer it.
No, I'm gonna take a shot. Y'all know I'm not about to answer that question.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think I just wanted you to take a shot.
That's rude as hell. Because I was gonna say, let me just say me, but I'm like, no, I'm kind of a good date.
That's
Okay,
right.
okay. Let me ask you: would you, if your significant other told you it was cool to cheat, with like I don't know, like Offset for a night, like would you?
You would say Offset.
Would you then take that?
I don't know. I think that, like, honestly,
that means yes.
No. Honestly, when I'm with somebody, I be real sprung. I don't even be wanting to.
Man, as soon as that nigga say, "Hold on, something, never chain on him," I'm like, ooh.
Oh, Offset. I'm dead.
So would you do it then if they said your significant other said it was okay?
It depends on who.
So
No,
that means
honestly,
yes then.
okay, in all honesty, I really don't think I would. I know it's like a boring answer, but I really don't think that I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I think men would jump more on that than.
I
the
disagree.
ladies.
So it depends on who the guy is. Keith and I have this theory. We always say girls are always say like if we was like, oh, you wouldn't cheat with Trey Songz, you're gonna say no, I wouldn't. But when you see him in person,
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
Trey
that's
Songz.
true.
And then
I know, right?
Exactly.
Look,
Well, I mean,
Nobody
Look,
like none
look.
of y'all are gonna say
She
no
just
to
peed
Trey.
on herself, nigga. Just now. You said Trey Songz.
Clean up on
Right.
Yeah, none of y'all gonna say no to
Tip
Trey.
on Mike too.
Yeah, y'all not saying no to Trey, man. Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like
should have
I,
seen Moni's face. She said, Tracy.
See, look,
I
everybody want Trey.
truly believe that like given the right situation, the right person though, and not anybody, it got to be the right person
Right.
in the right circumstance situation. If your significant other say it's cool, because I mean I'm not gonna say we've all cheated, but a lot of us have, and most of the time it's because we in the situation that we in at the moment. It ain't because we premeditated.
Right.
And I'm gonna go out and cheat tonight.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like some
I
ignorant
mean,
shit.
some niggas
I really
do
do.
that.
I don't
I
think
mean,
niggas go out. Well, it's you're probably right. Yeah, it's some cheating ass niggas.
Tristan
but
Thompson. Yeah.
right. Anyways, all right. Shout out to Jackie in the comments. Happy Friday. Thanks, Keith, for holding it down. Holding down the
Go to
fort.
Myra's. Myra
What'd she
said
say?
she's asking if
I'm-
Sad drives a
you-
Charger.
You want to you want to
Yes.
chat?
So do you drive? Myra's saying, do you drive a Charger? LOL.
No, I don't believe in like Charger.
What do you drive, Sid?
Myra's funny.
I drive an Audi.
What year, Sid?
It's just an Audi. Ain't no-
Which one?
2019.
Oh, okay. Which one?
The A5.
Oh, okay. That's a coupe.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice.
It's just a car, man.
It's just the car right now, right?
Yeah, right. I'm telling
All
you.
right. So she also said, under what stipulations with the conversation, the question that you asked said, she said that's going to turn into a mess. Be prepared for the relationship to be fucked up after that.
I agree with that because
Yeah.
I mean, if I had permission, I mean, I don't think it would really. I feel like I've had permission before or whatever. I think I always have this theory like you only want to press the do not press button, or you only want to press the stop button. You only want to do what you can't do. Like when you're allowed to do it, you don't have the desire the same because you don't feel like you're missing out on something. So for me, you know what I'm saying, I've done a whole lot of shit. I've done swinger shit. I've done everything that you can imagine. So for me, already having those kind of experiences, it's kind of like, all right, like you don't have the same desire. You know what I'm saying, to really go do it. So it's kind of like if I can, then I probably won't. But if I can't, then I want to know why I can't. I want to see what I'm missing out on. So I guess it's, FOMO.
Yeah, and I don't think many people like to hear the answer of no. It just makes you want it more. So I agree.
You want it?
Yes, and be careful
Wait,
of
what
the
was
door.
I taking a shot for?
Oh, your
just take the shot.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
She
Shot,
said, wait,
don't
I
be
got to
trying to
know
pass
why
up
I'm
on
taking
the,
it.
trying to pass up on the shot.
It's not
She's
a shot
such
if
a
you
good
drink
scholar.
soda before.
I know.
It's not a shot. I don't
Yeah,
care.
no,
She's
we're
such
not
a
rolling
good
with
scholar,
that.
though.
All right.
Producer Kosi's telling us to
All right, we got to
Keith.
move on. See, I told you, y'all got to keep me on because I'm just going to go and roll off wherever I want to go. All right, so we got a listener question tonight. All right, no, am I doing this wrong? Am I on question tonight? That's what I'm at, right?
Night.
Question of the night. I think I'm rolling right. Question. Oh, I got to play a soundbite. Hold on. See, I'm reading the script like
It's
Jackie
okay,
told me
Keith.
to do. Y'all got me?
It's
Y'all
our
got
show
me?
tonight,
all
damn it.
right. God damn it. We ain't got to listen to Jackie.
We can take
Fuck that
Kosi up
soundbite.
and
No, I'm just
sit her on the
playing.
couch.
All right, let me see. I got to play the right soundbite. I want to make sure I do this correctly. Here we go. All right, y'all ready? That ain't the soundbite, but shit.
Okay,
Hold on.
I can dig that.
It might be Maria's freestyle song. We gonna hold off on that. We gonna hold off on that. All right, let's go.
Hey.
Hey, Chris Brown is ready to go. See, look, that nigga hit one of them body rolls on your ass. You don't know what to do.
Look, they not saying no to Chris Brown either.
No, I know it.
I would say no to Chris Brown.
Man, not when that nigga pull up in that Lamborghini and be like, you want to go to fucking Nobu. Exactly. See,
I would go to Nobu.
all that shit didn't change. Yeah, oh, you want this bag too? Yes, I do. All right, anyways. All right, so listener question. All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
You doing this, Maria, or I'm doing it?
You're doing it.
I'm doing it? All right. Listener question. Hey, ladies. So there's this guy that I've been dating for like 6 months. He has a 1-year-old daughter, and her B-Day is coming up. He told me that he is taking her to San Diego Zoo and Safari Park with his child's mother. I asked if he wanted me to go, but he said no because he doesn't want any baby mama drama. Okay? And his baby mama already gives him a hard time. I understand that he hates missing her adventures. For example, he missed her first swimming lesson because his ex didn't tell him about it. So he's really trying to create a good relationship with her to have a relationship with his daughter. But should I be concerned that something is happening out there, or am I just overdoing it? Ooh, this is a juicy. Okay, anybody got any takes on this? Anybody?
It's only been 6 months. Like, I mean,
yeah,
but
that is
niggas
fair.
are trifling, and they be like, I got a situation, but they still with their baby mama.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, you're, if it's like a family outing like that, and you are, like, at 6 months, I feel like you probably not as solid, like, child around the baby mama solid. So I don't think it's, like, necessary for her to come.
Yeah, I think that for me, the biggest factor is the daughter is 1.
Yeah.
So it's very new, and y'all been dating for 6 months.
So the baby was 6 months when you met her.
You can't go. You know what I'm saying? You can't go.
Mm-mm.
There's a stage right now where they're still trying to figure out how to have a separate life. Yeah, co-parent, and for the child right now, they're trying to you kind of start from the. You kind of start from the family aspect and move away from that over time. You don't just go cold turkey. I don't think that's the best way to do it either. So that's my take on. I mean, I got more to say, but
I agree. I think that for the most part, the important person here is the child, and I think that the child should, because even though the child's 1 and she's probably not going to remember this whole dilemma, but I do think that parents need to do things with the child together sometimes, just because it brings joy to the child to see that their parents are getting along and are doing these little outings together, not as a family, but just together. And again, like, you're only 6 months in, and it's not really that serious. So baby daddy can't really bring, every woman that he dates. I mean, if this gets serious and you guys are like 2 years in, then I would understand that. But right now, you just got to sit back and just trust your man that whatever relationship you have with him is real, and let him deal with his baby mama and his child, because at the end of the day, that should be his first priority.
Yeah, we got Kirsten in the comments. She said, if you have concern, you shouldn't be with him. So
yes, Kristen. Yes.
She said,
it's that easy.
Yeah, she said she's got to chill and worry about her relationships. She's not to the child status yet. And what advice do you guys have for the guy to make him feel secure? But just kind of address, this. I mean, I've been in a similar situation like this.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's kind of tough.
Yeah, I mean, so at the beginning, like I said, there is this kind of like trying to figure out how am I going to establish a relationship, and then on top of that, how also to respect my new relationship as well, because you also got to realize, like, you can't just disrespect the person you with just because you got a child. Like, that's not. Yes. So what? Like, you still have to have a certain amount of respect for that relationship. But I think it's so early, and then the baby is only 1 year old. So right now, unfortunately, you have to include the mother in most things when you're trying to spend time with the child. And because I even say the first year, 2 years of the baby's life, it's not even about the baby, it's about the mom. Mm-hmm. That's who it's about the most. So learning that and realizing, like, okay, right now it's kind of going to be, you probably shouldn't, for him, bro, you probably shouldn't be really trying to seriously date.
Yeah,
keep it real.
Keith,
like
within the first year or two, like the mother's emotions and
like date, like have side bitches or whatever, but don't be like,
they are hypersensitive postpartum.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I saw something on Instagram. I don't know what basketball player this was, who I think went to jail because he told his baby mama that he was going to kill her over this.
DeMarcus
but
Cousins,
he was getting married, and he. Thank you, Keith. Keith's fixing my microphone. But he was getting married, and the baby mother, I don't like it also when the child's mother holds the child as like like, oh, you're not with me, so you're not going to see him or her.
Fucking stand that.
And so she didn't let the baby go to the wedding, and he was really upset, and he like told her off, and I guess in the midst of telling her off, that came out. And so, we just have to understand that these children, like, they're going to grow up and they're going to have major issues.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be the cause of those issues. Like, we try to protect our kids and make sure that, they feel safe with us and they grow up to be successful. But if you do these type of things, they're going to have a lot of issues within their own relationship. So think about it.
Nah, but she said I actually wanted me to go. She shouldn't even ask that question. Like, that's like, you got to kind of like know your role.
Sit back.
And
I agree.
If he wanted you to go, then he would have asked you to come.
Who we got in the comments, Maria?
So we have Liz in the comments. She's saying,
talk, woo woo.
What? She's saying DeMarcus' cousin, he's been charged for threatening to shoot her. Myra's in here as well, says the boyfriend should be respectful to his girlfriend. But I agree, Keith, that's too much to juggle.
Yeah, I think it can't be so serious right now because, but being a new father, you learn that over time. I had to learn that, so I think that's something that he just really gonna have to. It's really him, but she's gonna also have to realize, like, okay, like the new woman never understands the baby mama position. It's like, you should let him go. We're not together. You shouldn't have. What's the big deal? You should like. They're not dealing with that same set of emotions, so she got to be way more understanding too. And I think he got to draw the line in the sand between his new chick, and then eventually at some point draw the line in the sand with, like the mom. Like, hey, listen, I'm trying to. It's not about is it about the new relationship, or is it about him trying to separate himself from the mom? Because that's what it can seem like too. Are you leaving me for another bitch, nigga, or it's just you don't want to be with me? Like, that's different. So I think he has to prove that. Look, we're not going to be together first, and then it's a different process. You know what I'm saying? So she don't feel like there's this competition thing. She's not dealing with that part of the mental. I don't know, kind of.
And this whole breakup is fresh, so I could understand why this thought would be in his or her mind. But again, like Kristen said, like, you know, if you're having these second thoughts, maybe you shouldn't be with that person.
Yeah.
You should just sit back. I mean, you're not marrying him. You're only 6 months in. So if you're a real one, you're just going to sit back and let things play out the way that they should.
But that does have to cease at some moment. You can't just be like, bro, it's like she's 7
Well,
years
of
old. You
course.
still going to
I
fucking
mean-
on family trips, nigga. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it's
mean,
over
that
for
would
that.
be that would be shame on
It's
you.
over
type.
for that.
Yeah.
No. Now you fucking around.
Well, I think they could still be cordial, but like family trips without the girlfriend, then it's like
No, yeah, not at all. You know, but so yeah, I definitely could see what the situation is. Anybody got any more comments? on that
So
one?
I do have 2 more comments. Going back to Myra, she says the baby is 1. She's not going to remember that they went to an amusement park together. LOL. But the girlfriend doesn't need to go. So yes, I agree. Another comment is Kristen's asking, "Why are you reading like that?" LOL.
because I was trying to. I told you I was trying to be in the reading. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come from the listener perspective. But something interesting, I just
I've been dating this guy.
right in this guy in like 6 months. But she said, should she? The biggest question I think that we got to answer to is, should she be concerned that something might happen out there though?
Yes.
Should she be concerned?
No.
From her girlfriend perspective. Okay, here we go. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding,
All right,
ding,
Moni,
ding.
you go first.
Oh my God.
I mean, she should always be concerned. I don't really know. I can't.
I mean,
just feel like
try to put yourself in her shoes and see, would you be concerned?
I feel like she should be vigilant.
Explain that for motherfuckers who don't know what that means.
Like you are 6 months in, right? The baby is only 1, you know?
But I love him.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Because if she didn't love him, I would just be like, oh, well, then why are you dealing with this if you can't handle like the baby
Right.
mama
That's
stuff,
why I'm
right?
saying
But if
no.
you feel like, oh, you love him and you're gonna be there, like, yes, but be vigilant
I agree with that.
because it's
should always be
the baby
vigilant
is
in
very
any
the
Yeah.
baby is very young, so you never know what could be popping off. Like I've seen when people would break up for years
So
and
you
then
think he about to go get some pussy?
from his baby mama.
Yeah.
Hey, it might be. I don't know.
You think
Maybe,
he
but
about to get some park
but
pussy?
it depends on.
He
But it
can't go to the
depends
park?
on the level of trust that they have.
Okay.
But
All
I would
right.
say be vigilant.
All right, Maria.
So I say no because you're only 6 months in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't think you're in love yet. I mean, I might be wrong, he or she, because we don't even know if it's a girl. I don't think you're in love yet, but I do think that, like Moni says, no quieres ser pendeja. You don't want to be stupid to any relationship, right? So, like, you can tell when a man's, well, let me take that back because I know that a lot of people in the chat box be like, no, you can't. But I feel like you can tell when, Kosi, I see you, girl, but let me just finish this one little thing. You can tell when Kosi's always coming for me on this damn mic. I just started talking, and you're taking away from my talking time. So, I mean, I'm just saying, Kosi down looking at me. Anyways, no, I think that girl or boy, whoever you are out there, just play your part as the girlfriend or boyfriend that you are. Sit back and let it play its course. I mean, they are like whatever, 6 months, a year broken up. You know, let it be. What will be. And if it's meant for you, it's going to be for you. And it's not meant for you, it's not going to be for you. There's so many men out here and women out here that you need to just worry about
sex and
this
all?
one. Not sex, no, but
Exactly.
worrying about it. Like, not saying go be a hoe, but just let
have
it
a little
let
sex.
it play
Why
its
not?
course.
Just have a little sex. Not a whole lot of
Just
sex.
just
Like sleep
Just
with
a
3 people,
teaspoon.
not 5.
no, no. Just look.
What
Karma
number?
is a bitch, and
what
you start
number?
doing that,
What
then-
number solidifies you as a hoe after the first one? Is it 2?
Time period.
Yes.
Time
Moni
period.
speak.
And,
I agree.
And people.
Yeah.
Time period and people. So it don't matter how many, as long as it's within a good. So long as you're running a marathon and not a sprint. What you telling me with the niggas you have?
Take your
sex with.
time and
Yeah.
pace yourself in between.
Pace yourself.
Come up for air.
All right.
Breathe.
Well, there we go. You know, I don't
All
think.
right.
All right. All right. Well, that was good. I think that was what was that? That was the listener
Yes.
question. Thank you for that, listener. I hope we helped you. If
Yes.
not,
Go get therapy.
well, fuck it. We don't know what to tell you.
Aw.
Hit them
No.
both, man. That's what I tell you. Hit them both, man.
That's the key answer for sure.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Right.
All right. So, y'all ready for topics?
Yes.
We got topics. We got topics, y'all. Y'all ready for the first one?
Yes.
Bring
it, Keith. Bring it.
Everybody got to get on this after you freestyle.
Hey, Keith's coming with the first topic of the night. It is 8:10 p.m. tonight. Kosie's about to get up on us, so you better hurry up because she's gonna hurt me first.
Yeah. Okay, no rhymes, but okay, the flow was there. Not one fucking rhyme, but that shit was there.
I told you I'm working towards it.
All right, it's all right. Hey, I was with you, man. Look, it's all good, man. I got love. All right, let's get into the first topic. Okay, y'all ready? I'm going to go ahead and make it silent for this one. $1 Miller.
Hey.
I know.
$1 Miller.
All right. Is it ever okay? Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Is it ever okay to lie to your partner?
My mama said yes. When we go shopping, she used to make us leave the bags in the car, and then we take them out afterwards.
No, lie to your partner.
My dad. Yeah.
Oh shit.
My mom.
Hey, I swear to God, I don't know if it's a thing, but moms always plotting with the kids against the dad. What the fuck is that?
True.
What is that shit? I don't understand. Like, I really now I have to be on the lookout. Like, I'm not gonna say no names, but I have a friend, and he goes to his girlfriend's house, and like he sleeps there, and I'm like, oh, do the dad know? He's like, nah, like me and the mom, like we all in like collusion of like moving around the dad. I'm like, if that nigga find out, he's shooting. Everybody gotta die. I'm killing everybody.
Yeah.
I'm killing the whole house. You smash my door? I don't even know. You've been doing this for years.
Always gotta meet the dad first to
That's
get
what
that
I'm
out
saying.
the way.
So anyways, is it okay to lie to your partner, and have you ever done it, and why?
I think for me, there were like small lies, more like how much money did I spend on the purse, or doing one of my moms leaving the bags in the car until like he's asleep, and then stuffing them in the closet, budget wise lies, but nothing real big. Like,
okay, let me take it deep. Let me take it types of lies. She got sexual lies. Okay, how they are in bed and past relationships. Have you ever lied to your partner about either one of those?
Past relationships, no, because that's not really like I don't know, because it don't matter no more.
So
you can tell the truth
have
about
you
it.
lied about it?
Have I lied about it?
Yeah.
No, I haven't lied about it. What is
Niggas
it to
be
lie
lying,
about?
dog.
What is it to lie about?
Come on, dog.
Oh, you mean like if I was a cheater?
No, maybe cheating. Maybe how many? Maybe the length of time in between one.
Oh, no. I mean, I don't feel
lied?
like it's a reason to lie about past relationships.
Has that ever came up? Like somebody asking you how many people you've been with, and you just be like, oh.
No, we're grown.
We got Kosi on the mic.
If they worried about that.
That question is more like if you're with someone new, and then your guy or your girl, I don't know what your preference is, and they're like, so
I like niggas.
You like dick, girl? You like dick?
I do.
Okay. So what if you're
All
with
girls is
someone
gay.
and he's like, oh, so am I bigger than your ass or something like that? That's what that question is about.
Oh,
so
he
do
a
you
real
lie
chump
about
if he a real chump if he asked that, honestly.
Why?
But
Why is he a chump?
because why the fuck you want to know? Because it shouldn't matter. You should know that, like.
You never asked like if your head game was better than
No.
or something like that. Really?
No.
No, that should not even be a question.
You never
That'd be
asked
so
that?
I never
stupid.
asked.
You never asked?
Nah.
That's
But I feel like my
insecurity
last
then.
relationship,
Yeah.
I was a little too honest. Like there was times I would get upset and I would be like, "Hey, like, all right, you saying this? Like, you not trying to do this for sure? I'm finna go see this chick and I don't care." But that was so wrong on my part.
I'll beat
And
your
so,
ass.
I mean, hey, so I learned my lesson from that, from my past relationship. But I mean, nah, I've never asked about that, Keith.
Man, are you kidding me?
So
I don't really
Kristen-
care.
Kristen is in the chat box. She says she's been honest. She said
She be lying,
nobody should lie. She said Myra says Keith not what? No, they are not.
No, they're not what?
With
What's-
whatever you just said.
I gotta remember what I said. I say shit. I don't even remember what I said.
I don't remember.
What are you referring to, Myra?
But yeah, sexualize how they are in bed, past relationship. And that was A. B. She has lies of omission. Is it really lying though? Like, you know how we've been the truth. And honestly, I remember in grad school learning Plato. He was like, it's not about what's true, it's about what's pleasurable. It's like the truth is not always best. The truth will not always set you free. We hear that shit. We saw it in the movie. Now we think that shit is it. Like, we got to stop thinking like that. Like, actually, we actually need to be lied to a lot of times. Mm-hmm. You know, I used to always use the example, like the old-fashioned, do I look fat in this dress? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That used to be my favorite example. If, like, as a man, the fuck? You're going to say no, even if she does. Like, that's just what you do because the result is better than the truth. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I would prefer for you to be honest.
See, no, you say that. Right. Because we're in a logical space and it's not happening. But when you add that emotion to it, hell no, you ain't trying to hear that shit. Even if he does answer it, you can't say, oh, yes.
Well, like, I'm going to go change. I would prefer to say that because then I would go change. Perfect example, Myra, the day of the showcase. I was like, girl, do I look fat right now? And she was like, what are you comparing it to? I took it as, okay, maybe I need to, suck it in.
That's Myra, though. This is
what are you comparing it to?
This is your partner, though.
Let's keep it real, though.
But your
partner or not partner, please let me know. Let me know, because I will hate to walk out of the house I could have tucked it in.
Jackie said one guy once asked me if he's the biggest shit, the biggest I ever had. I responded with, do you want me to lie? I mean, no. I mean, I've heard that, but I've heard that before. I don't think I'm the biggest. I know I'm not the biggest. I know that I'm straight than a motherfucker. Right. But
that's what I'm saying. Why would you?
Yeah, I don't want no big ass elbow. Anyway, that shit actually turn girls off, motherfucker. So I'm not even tripping. I think I'm the perfect match, motherfucker.
There it is. A little bit, you're secure.
A little bit bigger than, you know what I'm saying. That, you know what I'm saying. It's a little bit, you know what I'm saying, for extra wiggle room and shit, because I want to get freaky. But
for me, that just smells like insecurity when a man asks you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but sometimes a person can ask just for clarification. Like, how is you supposed to know or rate yourself? Like, that's true. If you don't ask, because then you ain't just supposed to come out and say it.
The question should be like, am I satisfying you? Not how I compare to the other niggas that you had.
Yeah, at fucking 30, but I mean, at fucking 21, I want to know what's up.
Okay. Well,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like the fuck.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
Going back to Myra real quick.
Go ahead.
She did respond. She said that you said all girls are gay, and that's what she was saying.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I mean,
all
the way y'all be slapping ass and fucking grabbing titties.
I don't grab
that doesn't make
I don't
you
grab
gay.
titties.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're not all the way there. But you know what I'm saying.
I don't really like when my friends grab my boobs. I think it's
boobs, ass, all that. Y'all fucking y'all. Women are sexually attracted to other women. I don't think that y'all would have sex necessarily. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like a sexual desire. Yeah, like even like I know a lot of women who say they
desire, but more like the beauty.
I know women who say that they prefer lesbian porn over straight porn just because it does something for them. I don't know so
it's like
that's where I was going with that, Myra.
And
pretty
like
much.
Rihanna, it does something to me, but I would never actually want to do something to them. Yeah.
Right. So lie to avoid arguments. We do this sometimes. You don't want to argue, so you lie to keep the peace. What Plato was saying. Sometimes you gotta truth. Truth, it ain't always the best. It's about pleasure. It's about what's peaceful. Did you ever lie to keep the peace in the house?
Of course.
Yeah, got to.
Of course.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
You get home from work, you don't feel like arguing sometimes, so you just
preach.
Oh yeah, it happened. That's it. It is what it is.
Yeah, like why didn't take out the trash? Oh, I had some shit that was in the way.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like I forgot actually, but I know we gonna have an argument if I say I forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be like, what shit was in the way?
Yeah. Hey, you know what's crazy? In the past, I've had to lie because the truth wasn't believable enough. Can you believe that? I've had to lie because the truth wasn't believable enough.
I believe that.
For me, I be thinking like the truth always makes more sense. But
no.
that's
hell no.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay, let me ask you: does it make sense? You get in your boyfriend's car, right? You pick up a shoe in his back seat, and you turn the shoe over. A fucking open condom wrapper falls out of his shoe. Now, do you want to hear like at that point? What are you thinking? Whatever the fuck you got to say, you ain't really trying to hear it.
I mean, that's questionable.
It's not questionable because I can say, oh, I let the homie beat my car.
I'll be like, nigga,
girl, because
run me my phone right now.
But then even if I call the homie and be like, yo, man, tell her, you gonna be like, man, that's the homie, so he not gonna tell me the truth.
Right.
Oh my god!
But guess what?
A similar situation.
I'm already knowing.
And
That's some regular nigga shit.
His friend was like trained because he paused and he was like, oh yeah. I had this little
right. But the fact of the matter is that has been a lie and also has been a truth at one point. So at one point, do you decipher or do you just come up with some bullshit that's gonna be way more believable than that?
I get you.
So that's why I think in those situations. It's about peace. All right. So another topic: who has it easier, men or women? Okay. Most believe men have it easier, not having to deal with periods and pregnancy. Let's just start there. I didn't want to read. I don't like saying the other word. It sounds too fucking technical. What? Period. The other word for period.
Menstrual?
Yeah, just all that shit. Oh. Well, why do we have to call it that? We must pick another term. I know, but why? I still don't know why soda is called soda. Who made that shit up? Why a rock called rock?
Well, what do you call soda?
I don't know. Pop. Why can't we? We could honestly decide to call it something else. We just all agree.
Yeah, call it soda.
The cycle. Okay. Okay. So why not just call it? Well, we do call it the cycle. But there's a lot of this. There's unicycles. There's fucking all kind of cycles. There's recycle. You can't. No, I can't. But I'm just saying. But y'all should come up with a word. Because I don't even think y'all like it. See, that's why
I say period.
Right. But period is at the end of sentences, though. So that's what I'm saying. We just got to figure it out.
The bloody shit.
So, y'all tell me, do men and women, or do men have it easier?
Naturally, I would say men do have it easier, but I could break it down too also by race. Like, so African American men might have it a little bit more difficult in terms of just surviving in society. Like, for an African American man, you step out the house, you don't know if you're going to come back to the house because of everything that goes on in the streets. So as an African American male, it's very difficult, even as far as talking about maybe like getting a job, surviving. Yeah. For African American men, the system's not built for us to succeed, and we have to go the extra. But as a woman, I mean, I think it is difficult. I mean, women, children.
But do they? Like, so you think men have it easier than women?
I do think men have it easier than women, because even too, like I was at work the other day, and me and my coworker was walking to the car, and so she's looking behind her, and I'm just like, why are you looking behind? She was like, well, as a woman, like I always have to check when I walk to my car to make sure nobody's behind me, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's like, as a dude, I would never think like that. So as a woman, I understand it's really difficult. So I would agree. I do think men have it easier. Like I said, you could break it down by race. African American men do have it tough, or it is difficult for us, but I do think women.
I disagree, man. I think women got it made in the motherfucking shade.
Elaborate on that.
Elaborate on that. Okay, here's the thing. All right, I'll look at. Okay, he's talking about when we talk about, like, guess dealing with the period,
right,
and pregnancy. Yes, that is a part of life. You know what I'm saying? That does end at some point, though. Right. However, you know what I mean. But I think for men in general, like it says career wise, it says women get more attention in the workplace and are chosen for more promotions. Is this true? Actually, when we did a whole show on workplace, women in the workplace, women are now more employed more than men are. You know what I'm saying? Now, in today's society.
But we're not given the proper income that you as a man would.
No.
We're not treated with respect. We're looked at as like a fucking stick.
Oh, well, I'm not. Well, I'm also not saying. I'm not addressing that part. I'm just saying as far as it being necessarily an easier process, you know what I'm saying, to do certain things. So right now there's an influx for women. So a woman has an opportunity right now, more so than a man, because she's a woman, because the consciousness of that is high. You know what I'm saying? So I think in that aspect right now, woman has it easier. Also, the pressure of fucking life, nigga, on a man is way more than it is for a woman. I personally believe, just because of the social expectation and just the biological expectation of what's to happen.
Okay.
Men die earlier than women, mostly based on the stress of life. Like, there's an aspect of the men has a natural desire to be the breadwinner, to want to work for everybody.
I agree.
And take care of everybody. And the woman has an expectation to a degree, like, this motherfucker gonna take care of me. You know what I'm saying? We hear in the music, like, he gotta have money. It's hardly ever you hear a rapper saying she gotta have money. I mean, it happens sometimes, but it's, you see what I'm saying? It's like, but,
funny song.
but you see what I'm saying? Like, it's all about what he got and what he can do, what he can provide. So we have to wear that jacket of it, and we got to go out here and figure it out. We don't have that safety net of the idea that, I can just date a basketball player and make it. Like, I can just be cute and I can inherit. Like, we don't have that type of luck or desire, or just, we don't have that opportunity.
But that's why I say it is easier, because men have more opportunities. Like professional basketball players, men make 120, 130, 140 million.
Again,
women only make 100,000. Like Candace Parker,
That's
okay, she might
fucking
make
wild.
you know
Right.
like
Say
the
it
same.
again.
She might make good money, but like men make so much
It's
more.
not
when it comes
wild,
to professional
though,
sports,
because women
so
don't
it's-
watch it.
No, right, which is
that's
true. No, that's
if
true.
more
But
people, it's like it's not the NBA. It's
Right.
like just the people like not supporting the shit.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
right,
it. That's
right,
it.
right. So on that aspect,
yeah.
it is like I said, it's just different. Women don't have that same opportunity. So for as a woman, you would say, well, yeah, as a man, like I would hope he has it because you're not going to get the same opportunity. Like society's not paying a woman $150 million to play basketball, but they're
Right.
paying us to do it.
Right.
So of course, a woman's going to say that. Like I'm pretty sure between I would say like Beyonce and Jay-Z, like who's paid more?
Well, I don't know.
Jay-Z.
I don't know.
Jay-Z's worth more.
Jay-Z,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
Beyonce
He started a lot
there.
sooner though.
That is true. That is true.
And
That
he
is true.
has like a few more businesses.
That is
Other
true.
shit.
Yeah, he
That
got
is
other
true.
shit going, you know.
But
That's
I
true,
want to
but-
I want to go back to Moni's comment right now, saying that a lot of people don't go and watch the games.
Mhm.
Let's take soccer for instance.
Mhm.
Soccer, women had the most people going to watch the games,
Mm.
and they
Yeah, I
have
remember I
won
heard
the
that.
most games. Like they've been champions, the
right,
most,
yeah.
and they are underpaid.
They're better
No.
than the men too.
No, that's very true.
And we're
Yeah.
in
That's very
2019. Okay, so if you would have asked me this question like in the 70s, 60s, and women would stay at home with the kids, yes, I would say men have it a little harder because, like what Keith was saying, that's the
'Cause-
perfect explanation.
Because if I asked you, like the pressure for the woman to go out and be the breadwinner for the family,
Right.
is that because
But nowadays it has to be both. To be
no.
breadwinners.
Yeah, that is true. But the social standard is still the same, regardless. Even though that's the case, the social standard and the expectation is still exactly the same.
I wouldn't say exactly.
Okay, I just want to. Myra, she's in a comment. She said they die sooner because of the stress of life. What? Yeah, I don't know. It's been a few studies, and it's been a common knowledge that that men actually, is it their heart? What is their heart? Are they're emotionless? Oh, they're not emotional, so they don't let that shit out. And yeah,
That's why you gotta teach your sons to let the shit out.
but it's also, I've had a conversation with her. Like for instance, like if we get into an argument, we dating Moni, we get into an argument, you can let out all your frustration. You can hit on me. You can yell you can yell. You can literally let all that out. If
Right.
I have that exact same reaction, it is not the same result.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If I yell, that's verbal abuse. If I get physical with you, that's physical abuse. But you can do that to me, and it doesn't have the same impact. So we have to learn to actually control those
Suppress it.
emotions and suppress it in order for it to operate effectively, or otherwise we're gonna be beating your ass. Like think about like if two men get into it, if he raises his voice, we can be like, oh, okay, I guess we about to fight then. Like you obviously we're not finna sit there and yell and argue back and forth. It's like we gonna scrap. Because that's how we release or whatever we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So that's just an example of of the difference. I think the emotional aspect, just to address that the emotional part. But
Yeah.
I'm looking
deep.
at you, but I just feel like it comes from both parts because women are like, I'm a woman. I am like that. Like I don't know how to argue. Like, well, fuck you, bitch. Your weave looks
Right.
crazier. You ugly as hell. You fat bitch. Like I don't
Right.
have time for that.
Right.
So like, if somebody comes at me crazy,
But you crazy, Maria, though.
but I know that there are other women out there like that. Like I don't have time for that. Now at my age, I'm not gonna fight you. But if you take me there, I don't have a middle ground to like sit there and waste my time with an argument. Like you want to go head to head, we can do this. But if not, then don't waste my time.
Just the idea that I know I don't have an opportunity for somebody to take care of me. Just Price of Lives Matter. What's up, Javi? He said men have it harder. Women can get a couple good sugar daddies and live life stress free, which is very true. I mean, at the end of the day,
Look
you
at
could.
Stedman.
Y'all can get some
Look
sugar
at
mamas.
Stedman.
And
Perfect
but
example,
No, it's not a
Oprah.
perfect example because if Oprah was a man and Stedman was a woman, they'd be like, he still ain't married her. Oh my God, he ain't shit. But because it's Oprah, it's all fucking
Wendy
good.
Williams show. Her man, he was the producer, and she was the one making.
But nobody would have dated Wendy Williams though.
Oh,
So that don't really count. We still trying to figure out if she
I
had a
can't
sex
say.
change.
But women are
Um,
tricking off. Like, why y'all trying to play
Yes.
like women ain't tricking off? Like,
Facts.
I think now, like, I don't know. I feel like women are.
If she's
tricking
60 and I'm 32,
off. Okay, not even necessarily though. I feel like like women, like it's like a secret thing that women are fucking tricking off on a nigga, letting them use their car. Like,
that is true. That does happen. But a lot of women do that, and because they see that what he's about to be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll be like, oh, they gotta envision that he's gonna.
They just do it because they lonely and they feel like.
Well, that's a whole another self-esteem issue. But that is true. But just to keep moving, she said physical appearance. Who has it easier, men or women? Men tend to age better than women. Why is that? I wonder what we got for that.
Repeat the question. I'm sorry, I was in the chat box.
That's cool. Physical appearance. Who has it easier, men or women? Men tend to age better than women. So I mean, who has it easier? And given that statement, who has it easier?
I would say men. It take a lot less for our appearance. Like there's no makeup, there's no extensions, there's no like fake nails or like anything like that. So
but because you don't wear makeup, your skin lasts longer.
I always say that. Even hair.
Okay.
Even me having hair, I'll be like, it grows because I don't do much to it.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at girls that really wear that heavy makeup, and when they don't have it on, they have black under their eyes. Like it really takes away from it. So
yeah.
I don't know about that one.
I be thinking.
I think women got it harder for sure when it comes to how to get dressed.
But I feel like y'all clothes are expensive. Like we can
now that is fucking
we can
true.
look good as fuck in a $20 outfit.
But shit changed. Now niggas have figured out H&M, so it's over for you hoes.
Yeah. And Forever 21.
Forever 21.
Flagship, honey.
It's over for you bitches. I got this shit from Ross, bitch. I look good too. Hell yeah, these skinny jeans.
I think for physical appearance, Paisa's in here. He says men got it easy for physical appearance. Yeah, women have to deal with men's ugly bodies. And I'm not talking about myself. Hey, Paisa, with your sexy self.
And you know what? That is true. I think that like physical appearance has more impact on a woman. And I would say this, and I say because
too much competition.
No, Lil Wayne is the most attractive guy in the world, but he's the ugliest nigga in the world.
Swag,
success,
money,
swag, all that. That shit is that shit like smells like protection. It smells like security, and that is attractive to a woman.
I agree.
It's attractive to a woman. That's why I'm like, this nigga is ugly.
It could be an ugly dude, and he like very charismatic, and he got money. Then he's attractive.
Yes.
Look at fucking.
Preach,
I know he ain't cute, but you just got to get to know him.
Swag,
facts. That's facts.
For sure.
That could turn
and
somebody.
It attracts it all.
Yeah.
Like even homies, men, women, you'll attract swag, money, of course, but money and hardworking. So for me, a man that's hardworking, we don't even have to say money because that's going to come with it.
Exactly.
But that
all the time,
huge.
But it's not the same case with women.
No, but
she the homegirl.
But I will say this is what I think a lot of women don't understand. We said this. I've said this before. Like honestly, like personality, attitude, that shit will win over any nigga, no matter how bad or how not bad you are. If you are just genuinely a nice person and a person that they enjoy being around, that shit would take over any image. Just how that guy, if he's a nice person and he's got some money, you see what I'm saying?
No, that's not always the case. It depends on the girl.
So let me say, Kenny's up in the chat box. He says money and resources make women overlook a lot of shit.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
I can agree. I can agree, but partly. Money is not really a big thing for me. For me, I would prefer a man that's hardworking. Of course, like I said, money comes with that.
So you prefer a hardworking man than a rich person who just living a life of leisure?
You know what? Like, if
stop.
You can have. Posey can
stop
say,
it.
Look, I
but you
love
Mexican,
a hardworking man. I love a hardworking man. I love a man that will go out there and mow the fucking lawn in his damn white beater and be all sweaty. And
she got a fan.
Or
he paying somebody to mow the lawn because he got that much money.
Or would you motherfucker? I'm the type of nigga in the gym, and I'm gonna pay.
Man.
Yeah.
Why? When I can get this mother fixed?
No, I don't know.
I feel that.
I don't like
I feel
a
that
dude that like is quick to pay somebody to do it instead of them. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Oh, you ain't. With me, you would never enjoy me. I'll pay to get my clothes washed. I don't give a goddamn.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's my brother.
We used to have a maid when we lived together. Dead ass serious.
Yeah, we did have a maid. Yeah.
I mean, okay.
All that shit sound cool now.
No, that, but a nigga that don't know how to do stuff.
Cheers. What up, girl?
A nigga that like don't know how to do stuff. Like I remember, I think my tire was getting flat, and then my boyfriend didn't know how to like put air in the
got
tire.
AAA.
Yeah, I got
And
AAA.
it was like a turn off to me.
I do understand that. I do understand.
Because it's like, if it was my dad wouldn't.
So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me if he like, oh, I can't fix your car, but I can add 128 gigs of RAM to your MacBook. That ain't sexy.
Okay, yeah, that is.
Okay, because a lot of motherfuckers can't do both.
I mean, yeah, something.
I feel it. All right, okay. Well, I'm gonna move on to the next one. I definitely would say physical appearance is definitely easier for men. Okay, why do men get ridiculed by women for being a gentleman? Example: actor Robert Pattinson said in an interview that he was caught out by a woman for holding the door for her. She said he was patronizing her.
No, she on some other shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? But
was this one?
there is a fine line about, because I have to tell Danielle all the time. I'm like, hey, stop trying to do all this shit. Stop trying to prove that you're strong. Like, I just do it. Like, you know, she'll be like, I'm gonna carry the water and the laundry and shit. I'll be like, hey, why didn't you just tell me? And she's like, oh, I just had it. Like, no, fucking let me come down there and fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's this aspect of the independent woman, and you're probably trying to prove to yourself shit. But there's also an aspect of, like, you know, where do we draw the line of stopping you from being independent versus, you know, allowing ourselves to be fucking take our place, our rightful place as, unfortunately, like I said, socially patterned men, because that's what it is.
You gotta let a man feel needed also.
Yeah.
Like, it not even just in romantic relationships. There's things that, like, I'll call my dad for. That, like, for instance, when I moved, I could have paid somebody to, like, you know, deliver a dresser to my house, put together. But it's like, he wants to feel a part of things.
That's not what you called you that. You wanted to say that $200, nigga. Don't lie. Stop fucking boy. You ain't about to come here and
my
bullshit.
dad, he wants to feel a part of things.
Yeah.
So it's like, he wants to feel included. So, I mean, I feel like you got to make a man.
That is true. And that's part of that shit you lying. Like, oh, can you come open this jar of pickles? Even though you already know how to open that motherfucker.
Right.
Just let the nigga just come and do it. So he can walk around with his chest out.
I got you.
Right. You're like, nigga, I halfway open this motherfucker.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, is there a point where a man could be a gentleman and it's like not being a gentleman? It's like it's opening the door. One of those things that, like, is that like a must do still?
I don't know. I mean, I would say it does feel nice.
Do
when
your
a man
husband
does
still
that.
open your door?
No.
Then that's fine. That's cool.
Do
you open his door?
So we're not together. I haven't made it yet.
Oh well, okay. Well, okay.
It is a weird question.
When y'all was together, did he open the door for you, or did you ever open his door?
When we would have romantic dates, he would.
Okay.
Like a building door or a car door?
Both.
What is it? Can you tell me what a romantic date is?
So we would have date nights.
What the fuck is the
Friday
date?
nights would be our date nights.
Now it's ladies' night.
Hey. Is that what happened?
That's what happened.
So yes, Friday nights would be our date nights, and he would just be a gentleman. And I would always question it, like, why can't you just do this like all the time? Like, why do you have to do this during
a special occasion?
Yeah, a special occasion. But I would let him be, you know. And so
let me ask. So what role does a woman have to play in this whole romance part?
Like, so I always open his.
He just
door.
get some head at the end. That's it. You know, that's the whole romantic. I do all this shit. I get the same pussy I've been getting all year round.
You don't have to take the door to be open.
I'll take you to see a new movie, a new restaurant, and I get the same pussy. This ain't right. Hold on, man.
Girl's a freak, so just saying.
Keith, you and I always used to talk about that though. Remember, you would always tell me at CSUN, like, I was I'm not corny, but like I always would go like I'm the send flowers.
Oh,
like,
this nigga, yeah. So he had
random.
Yeah.
I'm really,
This nigga would actually date a chick before just to get the pussy, and I always respected him. I always respected him. I'm like, damn, like that's what's up. Like,
and then you would leave.
No, but. I mean, it depends.
Depending on the situation.
But before he got he had this thing like, I'll wait at least 3 dates. So he would take her out on 3 actual dates. Meanwhile, I'm bringing bitches home the same night. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna do it. They gonna do it.
No, but he was like it's foolproof. Like it never fails. So
never fails.
And I was like, you know what? At least now, as I got older, I'm like, at least you showed her a good time, nigga. I was just disrespectful.
This is why I put my college daughter up on these games to look out for you type of men.
Look, if you don't give the pussy, that's the perfect. At least he took you on 3 dates, and he would actually go to the movies.
No, it got to take more than 3 dates.
I'll probably take you
tell my daughter
never
all
gone
the
for
time.
it. I
He,
agree.
like,
I'm with the whole
he go to
experience.
movies, PF
Yeah.
Chang's. He invite you over for dinner one night. He do the whole thing. Why? And wouldn't even try it either. So you be like, I trust him. He's a good guy.
He looks like a good guy.
He is a good guy.
Looks so sweet and
I mean,
innocent.
if somebody
Thank
gonna get
you.
you out your drawer, that's the best way to do it. Is what I'm saying. At least wine and dine them motherfucker. All right, who we got to chat, Maria?
All right, so I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't in the snap. I mean, the chat. I was like more like in the conversation. But Myra says, "Hey, I guess to whatever
Maybe somebody gets
conversation
some
we're
head or
having."
something.
That's what
Ali
she's saying.
said it.
To giving head.
Yeah.
I see you, Myra.
I know, right? She don't like girls, but she loves
I saw I'm reading Steve Harvey books. Probably, man.
All right, so Krista said Travis still opens the door for me to any building before I walk
Oh,
in.
that's
right,
that's
Kristen.
automatic. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And keep that going. Like I were to say, you know,
I feel like
yeah.
We
Like
gotta
for-
make sure it's reciprocal. Like, what's it? Because it's
My thing was always
a lot
like
of pressure on niggas.
It is.
I once when I was like I want to say 19, I watched a movie where the guy had opened the door for his girl, and then the girl reached over and
Bronx
the,
Tale.
and his older whoever brother had told him like if she reaches over, that's the one.
Yeah.
So I always put it
I always
in my
thought that was
head.
some bullshit. Like, why would you do that?
But
you
that
don't
don't
fuck up the
exist
whole.
no more because we got the automatic.
Yeah, bitch, don't be reaching over my shit. What's wrong with you? Put deodorant on my fucking put deodorant on my goddamn center console. All right, so last question for the topics: who has it easier in bed, men or women? This is gonna be a roundabout. So you want to know if you're in the comments in the chat, let us know who has it easier in bed, men or women. Said we're gonna start with you
Who has it easier?
in bed.
I'm gonna say women.
Ooh,
I agree with you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I say
break it
women.
down.
I think it's so much pressure on men to perform. Like, you have that in the back of your mind. Like, if you go into it and it's like 1 or 2 minutes, it's like, ooh, it's tough. And then she's just like, oh, you just a 1 minute, man. So, I mean, it's a lot of pressure
Curse
on
name.
men to perform. And not only that, too, like, you hear women talk about, like, oh, was it, girl, he was big, he was smart. So, it's just a lot of
It
pressure.
is a lot
on
of
men.
pressure.
Yeah, it's
Who
a
is the
lot
pressure
of pressure
on?
on men. I feel like it's a lot.
Okay.
You go into it, it's
So women have it
really,
easier?
I think so. Yeah.
okay.
Well,
Crazy Maria?
Kristen agrees with you. She says we can literally come off of anything.
No, we
period.
cannot.
I agree, but she says,
You must.
and we can have several orgasms that
That's
men
true.
can't. I agree
From
with
the
that,
right
Kristen.
one.
I agree with that. Yes.
From the right
so
one.
you,
We talking about
from the right
possibilities
man.
here.
Yes. You said the key word, the right man, because most
Right.
men are just like, let me just go on ahead and get off.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
that's it.
sometimes that
So-
kind of night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't
That's
understand.
not, hey, you're right.
Look, hey,
Hell no.
right.
Well, you
Look-
better eat the cookie or something.
Look,
before
that's cool.
You go on
Listen.
ahead and come out.
No, I used to always say, look, I used to always say this. Look, it's like you know, like you know how like women go in heat when they're like ready to have a kind of conceive a child when they're ovulating and all that. Women go in
Yeah.
heat and they want to have sex. So imagine that same process happening to us all the time. We have an unlimited amount. It's always generating. Literally, it's a reproduction.
No
So we're always like we always have that situation happening. Like, so I'm telling you, man. Sometimes like we wake up and it's like, why is my dick hard? I've been asleep and I got a hard dick.
I feel like men have it easier because men like they only have that one muscle that they just go on ahead and they come like us women. We have to have the right position.
Sometimes you gotta get
we
it
have
out.
to.
That's what I'm saying. If
we
we
have to
talking, yeah.
flip and
If we
turn.
talking about having an orgasm, men have it easier.
Yeah.
Because y'all,
Right. Have
Y'all,
that one
like-
muscle. Just that one motion.
I
And
could
they'll
probably
just do
count
it.
on. I ain't gonna say that, but I'm just saying that.
You let your hoism out. Go ahead, let your hoism out.
No, I'm just saying that like men, y'all have orgasms every time. Like y'all come every time. That's just what it is.
That's almost fair. That's
okay,
almost
yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Women,
That's true.
it's
That's true.
like when we
luck.
actually have one, it's like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
shit, this is
Yeah.
like I said, the
That's
right
true.
one.
Yes.
That's
So when
true.
it comes to orgasms, I feel like men have it easier because it's
Okay.
easier to happen for y'all. With
Yeah.
us,
That's
it got to
true.
be like it really got to be a whole thing.
And even if that first one is small or
Yeah.
you know whatever, but you guys still came.
yeah,
And for
No,
us,
for sure.
we like,
Yeah.
oh, we gotta go that second
Yeah,
one.
But
because
when-
there are
and then
definitely
that
harder
second-
comes than other comes. There's some.
Yeah.
There's a I made myself come because I'm ready to go to
exactly.
sleep.
Yeah.
And there's a like, oh, this shit fire.
Yeah.
I'm about to come. Yeah.
But I feel like as far as performance, women have it easier because we don't really have to do a lot. Like
y'all, man, listen, y'all don't understand the amount of push-ups a nigga got to do when he in that thing.
It's
like,
yeah.
Like y'all sit up there and do a plank for 10 minutes, and they be like, he only lasted 30 minutes. Bitch, my arms is tired. It wasn't about my dick, my fucking arm. Got my back is sore and shit.
No, it's been times where like they just been sweating and
I know.
Like,
workout.
Damn.
I know you. That's what
it's
I'm.
a full ass workout.
It's about time we've been appreciated. I think it's easier for women only because y'all control when the sex happens and if the sex happens. Like we're not in control of when and if the sex happens. Y'all are in control of it. So that's why I think women have it easier because y'all can more so get it when y'all want. Back to the jumping to the comments. We got Kirsten out there. She says guys can't come back to back like that. I have done it. It's this thing called Molly. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it. Yeah, you take that. I mean, good. Go blow your back out. Blow your back out.
Is that what happened?
No. That's a sober baby.
A hot mess.
That's a sober baby. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Kristen's showing. I'm sorry, I keep calling her Kristen. And it's Kirsten.
Kirsten.
Yes.
Kirsten.
She keeps showing off in the damn chat room, and I kind of hate her right now because she said she's spoiled. Then she said, "Guys,
she lying."
Hell no, I believe it.
I always say she's lying. Huh?
I believe the hell. I saw the story last night. Her boo was dancing and she had the happy face.
But she said we can literally come off anything, period.
Yeah, I don't know. Kristen, give us some tips, girl. Like, what?
Because you got to have the right mind frame. You got to be focused. You got to be breathing correctly.
I don't know about focus, girl. I mean,
no, I feel like you got to focus because
you can lose it right away.
It could be like almost there, and then you like, fuck, I lost it. You know?
Oh man,
it's a mind thing. It is.
It really is a mind thing. I would definitely say that. I would definitely say that. I would definitely get that.
Yeah.
But I still think that kind of, like I said, I think that women may have it a little bit easier only because y'all control when and if the sex is happening. Yeah. You know, and that's like, that's the most unfair shit. And y'all say when it's rape or not, which is unfair. You can be in that shit, and now it's like, wait a minute, hold on, like, I'm not supposed to be in this shit.
K1, what was it called? K jelly? I haven't used that in a long time.
KY jelly?
KY jelly?
K1.
You like, I don't need it.
A1 sauce.
A1 sauce?
Take out the KY. There you go.
All right, so I've been instructed to move on from this topic. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was a good one. Yes, it was.
Just you spit. That's right, Kristen. Kristen knows.
Hey, don't you fucking spit on me.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
I spit in it. I spit in the coochie. I'm a coochie spitter.
You're nasty. Y'all are disgusting.
Wait, how is?
But you also got. But you got to consider what you ate first. You can't just be the person like, what? Ate some hot chips. And then
I don't want to go off topic.
Oh my God!
Like, don't be
Let
that.
Let me tell y'all something real quick.
If he's eating the cookie, how can it be nasty for him to spit on it?
After they eat
don't you start
hot wings?
Yeah, don't you fucking.
And they eat your.
Yeah, don't you?
Oh no!
Eating a bag of flaming hot Doritos and want to suck my dick? Girl, you better go. Nah, I put my shit. I got red chips.
You're about to have a whole what do you call urine infection?
Go. Yeast infection.
All right, we gotta move. We're going to question of the night.
Y'all some freaks, he said.
A little bit.
Time
to time.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Y'all ready?
Okay.
All right, question of the night. Are you gonna freestyle for us real quick while I pull up this question? Because I got all these screens up. Back at another freestyle from Maria.
It is 8:48. Cozy on our back.
No, you're not rhyming again. I told you. You have to rhyme in your freestyle.
I'm going to get this right. I'm going to get this right.
Question
Keep
of the night.
Tight.
Y'all ready? Question of the night. Here we go. Question of the night. Would you rather everyone forgot to show up at your wedding or everyone forgot to show up to your funeral? What?
Would you rather people forget to show up at your wedding or people forget to show up at your funeral?
I'm thinking.
Well, see, the only reason I say wedding because you got to pay for motherfuckers' plates.
Yeah.
I want my home going to be big.
Go ahead and miss my wedding. Matter of fact, if me and Danielle get married, we just gonna post a picture of us.
Yeah.
She gonna have like the mascara coming down her eyes. It's gonna be like a drunk. I'm gonna have my fucking suit that be half open and shit. with a joint in my hand. She gonna have some like dead flowers. We gonna make it like dope. That shit.
Yeah.
See, you can't think about that. See, some cool shit. She don't know. We just making up shit right now. She like, oh shit, really? But yeah, what would you rather? I used to ask this question like, would you rather show up to all your friends' funeral or have all your friends show up to your funeral?
I would.
so hard.
Yeah,
That's
that is
deep.
hard.
Yeah,
I mean, I make it to all the funerals. As a matter of fact, like about a month ago, we just buried one of our high school friends who was class of Anna, but you know, his older sister and older brother went to school with me, so I make it to all my friends' funerals. But with wedding and funeral, I would say I would prefer people to come to my homegoing.
So,
my
but
wedding.
but let me ask you:
Remember
would you rather all your friends come to your funeral, or you go to all your friends' funeral?
That's the second question, Keith.
I know. I changed the question.
I would go to all their funerals because I
Selfish.
would want to pay. I would want to pay my respect.
So you
pay
want-
my respect to them.
So you want all your friends to die first?
Oh shit! I didn't think of it like that.
I know.
That's fucked up, Maria.
Hell,
Oh shit! Well, then that,
Sorry,
that's
I
the
mean
right
I
answer.
love life. Like
Hey,
I'm
I really
not
definitely
ready
hope
to
all my
die.
friends die first.
Really?
Oh my god!
Look, man.
I'm not ready to go
Oh,
yet.
yeah,
I
like
got
I-
a whole lot
Like
of
I want
life
to, like I want to,
going on.
like
got
I want to,
kids.
I want to speak at his shit. Like if I die, who gonna speak at his funeral?
Yeah, that's why I said I would
Who
want.
gonna MC his shit? You know what I'm saying? You're right.
That's a good comeback, though. I didn't think of it like that, but yes, I would want to go to their funerals.
What
I
about you,
wouldn't-
Moni? Would you rather go to your friend's funeral or everybody come to yours?
I don't know. I don't really like funerals though. I
It's
think
hard.
I would rather people come to mine. I don't really like funerals.
What would you if you would come to my funeral, right?
Mhm.
What would you say if you had to come? With,
Don't do this because I don't like that.
what would you say?
Knock
I
on
just
wood,
wanna-
Keith.
I just wanna
Knock
say-
on wood.
What? Knock on wood? What? I might die, and if I do,
Lord.
I hope you come to my funeral.
I wouldn't come to your funeral, Keith.
I know you wouldn't, but you would definitely send
You
a nice
wouldn't come to
gift.
his funeral?
No, because if
It'd be hard for him.
if Keith is going, I'm going too. So like, if he's dead, I'm dead with him. There's
Aw,
no me without
that's
him.
Yeah, he
so
gonna-
sweet.
yeah,
it's,
he gonna-
it's a group
That's
effort.
what's up.
He gonna jump in the casket for sure.
Yeah, I'm
Said-
in the casket.
said-
I've been there for sure. We going together.
Right.
Yeah. So that's an interesting question, though. I think for me, I would, as far as the wedding situation, I definitely would rather people come to my funeral. I thought about faking my death many times
Okay.
just to see, because I
See
want to
what?
attend my own funeral. Like I really want to attend my own funeral.
You want to
show up?
No.
Yeah, I want to hear people. You know, you wouldn't want to attend your own funeral.
That's a crazy.
I wouldn't
mentality
do
right
that
there.
to my peoples, like fake my death.
I would have a few people in on it, like maybe my mom, like the people who would like really be devastated.
Are you kidding me?
But then.
You have a lot of people that have a lot of love for you.
Exactly.
You'd be making calls.
But I would
for a
want to
long
see what
time.
people would actually say, and then if I come back at the back like bitches, like would everybody be upset?
I would not talk to you for a while.
Would y'all be mad? Would y'all actually?
Yes, for sure. But you,
Cozy like hell no.
That's what, like-
So I gotta actually die. Fuck y'all.
but that's what
Very
like
upset.
birthdays are for. Like you're supposed to
That's
get that
true.
love and appreciation. Like get your flowers while you're here.
But nothing hits like funerals though. Nothing slap
Nothing
like
hit
that.
like the funeral
don't
speech.
don't none slap like funeral. Like think about Nipsey funeral compared to one of his concerts. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so, it's just it's a tough one. It's a tough one. But I think that what you got. You said wedding. You said funeral, right?
As far as the first question or the second
the
question?
first one, the wedding.
So the first one, I would prefer for everybody to miss my wedding and come to my funeral. My homegoing. That would be the last time they see me.
Okay.
Share that experience. Like,
But you're not gonna know
I
though.
will be an angel.
But you're
looking
not
down
gonna
on
know.
you. Yes, I am. I'm gonna be an angel because I'm going to heaven. I am a child of God.
All right. Well then, if you go in there, we all straight. Don't nobody worry about nothing. We all good. Okay.
Don't
Maria
get
make it.
twisted
We
with
all
the
making
name.
it.
Don't get twisted with the name. It's just a name.
We all
Keith.
making it. We
It's
all
just a
straight in the
name.
motherfucker. I'm glad you gave me that kind of security. All right, y'all. So this was today was what, show 49. Is there any announcements we got from the week? You got any announcements, Maria? What's going on? What's happening?
no.
What's going on?
I just want to first thank all of you guys for being here. Kosi and I, we really appreciate the support from all you guys. Like Moni, I'm sorry that Myra's not here. But Keith,
again,
yes, and I never expected. Kosi give me the 2 minutes. You see, as soon as I start talking, she already give me the 2 minutes up
because she knows you
into my time.
That's what she's supposed to do, though. That's her job.
Okay, Keith. But then she messes me up and it throws me off.
I know, and now you got a minute and 30 seconds.
Yes, exactly. She into my time because she just tapped me on my shoulder when I hit a minute. But anyway,
I should say now it's 1 minute.
I did not know that Keith was going to be the man of the hour, but I couldn't think of anybody else. I did ask for a 5'10", big old buff guy in some
I'm 5'9",
tights, but it'll
I got a tight
work.
Shirt on.
It'll work with the colorful outfit that you got on.
Yeah, I wore this for
it
y'all.
brightened my day. So thank you guys for being here. Said I appreciate you, and everybody else that's in here. One love. So thank you guys.
Hey.
Oh, that was so.
And one more announcement. We do have our live show coming up next Friday. So make sure that you guys watch Ladies Night. We are going to go ahead and put the information out as far as where we're going to be. Please come out and support. We'd really appreciate it. This is actually going to be the first live show from Ladies Night, and all the ladies are going to be out there representing. So, you know,
got the location yet?
We do actually, but I'm not going to say it until
Do
Jackie
they serve
posts.
wings? Do they serve wings? We gotta let all the niggas know that they can't eat no pussy after Friday night. That's been listening.
Suck on them bones.
Don't eat vagina after you eat some hot wings.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think we should make a list of foods.
It can get ugly.
I think we should make a list of foods to not eat. To not eat while during oral sex. That should be the next topic. What foods don't you eat during oral sex?
Peppermint.
Before, not during.
I mean,
I hope you're not eating during. Shit.
I mean, sometimes it depends.
It
depends. It depends.
That is so disgusting.
It depends on how freaky we getting.
That's like when he come up to kiss you afterwards.
No, see what you do is.
Oh no.
No. What you do is.
You with me.
You unpeel the banana. You put the whole banana up there. She push it out. You eat it.
You know, I had a coworker that I had a coworker that was really freaky, and she used to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
make
she
him eat
said
the whole
that
banana.
The banana broke off in her vagina. So her husband was there.
He was sucking
it until it came out. I said, "Girl, that's the best plan to do on a guy."
I don't know how.
Whoops.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Y'all are so disgusting.
all right. Well, Moni, you got any announcements?
I just want to say, listen to Never Not Extra every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. PST because we get it popping.
They sure
and I love Ladies Night. I'm so glad that you guys are having a live show finally, and you guys are doing great. And what? Oh, follow us on at Never Not Extra on Instagram. Follow me at Never Not Moni. But I have so much love for Ladies Night. I love y'all.
Love you too, girl.
Represent. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Hey.
All right, man. Said you up in here? What you got? Any announcements, man? No. You ain't got nothing for the people.
No, I'm just out here.
What's your Instagram? Get down, said.
Michael. Oh, go ahead.
Wait, my Insta.
King Sure.
There you go. I was like, he know it before I do. I don't even. I don't care about it.
King C Sure. He's not an active grammer.
Okay.
He's a Insta watcher.
Hey.
Yeah. He's an Insta watcher, but he's not an Instagrammer.
Does that make him a creep?
No, it just makes him he knows what's going on.
Oh, okay,
but nobody knows what's going on with him.
Hey, real G's moving socks like lasagna.
Yeah,
that's right.
For real. Michael wanted me to give him a shout out because he was in the chat room. So he said he wanted to shout out Courtside Radio. That's what he wanted to do. And shout out Kirsten in here. She was in here. Shout out my girlfriend Denny. Kosi. Thank Ladies Night for having me. As y'all guest host, definitely appreciate y'all.
Good job, Keith.
Good
job.
I really appreciate that, man. I had a good time. Hope y'all enjoyed me.
I never recorded with you.
Never? We never been on the mic together? I never been on Never Not Extra?
You might have been in the room and you jumped on the mic real quick.
Okay, but I was never
a whole live show.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was a fun time. Hope y'all enjoyed me. Hope y'all enjoyed it out there, goddammit, because I had a good ass time. Let me cue my I'm gonna play me some music up. I'm gonna give some gangster shit. Nah, ain't gonna be that gangster. Maybe is Migos gangster now?
Nah.
Yeah, I know. Is Migos considered gangster? That's just still trap.
No, it's
trap.
It's trap.
Not gangster.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm about to get up out of
go
here.
old school if you're gonna do gangster.
I'm not a gang member though, and I actually don't want to get shot. So, anyways, Any information, last words? I think we just got those out. If not, I'll just close out the show. So thank you for spending Friday night with us. I'm your host, Keith Goodnews, stepping in for Mysterious Jax. This is Ladies Night Radio Show. And just remember one thing, ladies. You are enough.
I like how that sounded on you, Keith.
Right? I'm telling you, I'm about to take Jackie's job.
Hey.
You fired, Jack.
What?
Hey.